Good morning. Today we're at Walmart. We're going to go in and check out the sale prices, check the shelves. Some of the things you guys have asked about, we're going to look around for some of that stuff. Let's get to it. It is January 25th, 2022, and prices have seriously been on the rise here in Cincinnati, Ohio. So we're going to keep an eye out for rising prices. So first thing, as soon as you come into Walmart, they have boxes of these masks. Ever seen these kind of masks? I do not believe these are the N95 that people... Oh yeah, it is. It is an N95 mask. They're handing these out for free at our Walmart. They do have their heads of lettuce for $1.78, which is about the cheapest that we've seen anywhere. Wanted to point out, somebody was asking about the romaine hearts. The heads of the romaine for $2.96. It's about the same price as we've seen everywhere else. They had a pack of 6 of them at Meijer for $6, $3 for just 3 of them here, so it's about the same price. I gotta say, produce is looking pretty empty today. Usually they have red and orange bell peppers. All they have is yellow today, $1.38 a piece. We have been seeing more and more of these organic 2-pack, $2.76 for 2 of them, of the organic ones. Some of you guys were asking about those, but I'll tell you what, just not much here at all. And a lot of people are asking about broccoli. Broccoli has seemed to, I wouldn't say gone away completely, but we've been seeing less and less. They do have some here, although, I don't know, there's big chunks of ice in there. And you can wash it. $1.83 though for a stalk of broccoli. So a lot of you guys were wanting me to come to Walmart this week. I had a feeling that they were going to be pretty low on stuff, judging how they were about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. They do have the Red Delicious apples, $7 for a 5-pound bag. It's a little high, but we haven't been able to find the Red Delicious apples. I know a couple people that's their favorite. They do have the Fuji 3-pound bag for $5, which is still a little high, and just a lot of it missing. We do have the Del Monte 28 cents a pound manager special going on bananas. 28 cents a pound, that's the cheapest you're ever going to find it. And they don't really look too bad. No, you know, we've seen the Chiquita bananas have kind of looked bad lately. These look okay. Cheapest potatoes I could find of the russet potatoes are 10-pound bag for $5.97. We saw they had a 5-pound bag of the Meijer russet potatoes for $1.99 this week. I did find a 5-pound bag over here of the russet potatoes for $2.57. Still 57 cents higher than the 5-pound bags at Meijer, but if you're here at Walmart, Walmart is a little better off on bread than they were the last time we were here. The last time they didn't have anything. This was completely wiped out. Not as big of a bread seller as maybe like Kroger or something, at least at this Walmart. But they do have, yeah, a lot more than they had before. The bagels here that everybody's been talking about. The Thomas Plain bagels are $3.48 here. Kroger had a sale of the buy one, get one free of the Thomas products. But today's Tuesday, Wednesday for you guys. I don't know if that sale's still going on. We are going to be going to Kroger's tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. A couple of you guys in the comments have mentioned that bakery sections always look good. Well, we can thank the employees for this. Keeping all the pies coming in. Actually, I don't know. They don't probably make these here. They probably send these in. But these pies look delicious. And they're only $4. $4 for this blueberry pie. I've never tried one. Have tried their pumpkin pie. Not too big on that. But they do have a good amount of pastries and different cakes and cookies and stuff like that. As expected, the freezer section looks like it's pretty much wiped out. Not seeing a lot of fries or anything. Not going to go over too much of the freezer section here. Not much has changed. I feel like they're barely getting anything in. Walmart claims that they get trucks every day, but how much they're getting, who knows? Me and Jess were talking about this the other day. I know a lot of people have asked us about the JTM burgers. We have not seen them in a long time. This seems to be all they're selling right now are these cheesesteak kits. And for 4 of them, for $13.48, I'm afraid I will have to pass. Sometimes these El Monterey burritos, these freezer burritos I like to have for lunch every now and then. I try to wait until they go on sale, like 2 for $7 or something. Now they used to be $2.99 and then they went up to $3.99. Now they're at $4.62 even at Walmart. That's pretty pricey. So out of all the places that we've been to, they do seem to have the most Stouffer's meals, which isn't saying too much. I mean, there's not a lot, but they do have some. So if you were one of the ones who commented on the Stouffer's meals, I would check out your local Walmart, because we have not really found them anywhere. A few scattered out here and there in different stores, but it seems like for the most part, Walmart seems to keep them coming in. The vegetables are gone. Doesn't seem like they really have none of the cheap ones, none of the ones for $1. I take that back. They do have a couple rows here of the California style vegetable mix for $1. Some asparagus spears. They do have some of the fruits back in, the frozen fruits that some of you guys have asked about for smoothies and stuff like that. We've got some cherries here. I haven't seen frozen cherries in a while. $3.98 for those. Yeah, the Great Value Organic has arrived. They are starting to get SpaghettiOs back in. $1.17 a can. They also still have Chef Boyardee. All Chef Boyardee, 98 cents per can, which is a pretty good deal. The most beans, dry beans, that a lot of you guys have asked about that we've seen as far as variety goes. They have one big 20-pound bag over there for $15. That don't seem like a bad deal. Some of the ones you guys asked about were northern beans. Got them for $2 here. And a lot of this is great value, but they do have some of the ham beans. Somebody had asked about that. They do also have a lot of rice. I wouldn't say a lot, but I mean, they've got more than a lot of places we've seen. And a lot of the bigger bags too, like the Ben's Original. It's a pretty big bag. 5 pounds for $5. It's $1 a pound for rice. I know it sounds expensive, but you know what? Everything's going up. We do have some of the white rice, instant rice of the Great Value. Some of you guys were saying you liked. And there's mixes of jasmine rice throughout. I know a lot of people like jasmine. And here's some of the Knorr rice bags that people have asked about. Still $1 here. So that's good. We don't know. I know Walmart has raised some prices on some things, but not everything. So we're just going to keep our eye out on that. They do have the minute white rice that some people have asked about. $3.48 for 1 pound, 12-ounce box. Walmart is doing some condensing things here. This stuff is usually not here. They have a little bit of Kool-Aid and some tea, which we haven't seen. The sweet tea, $2.98. That hasn't gone up. That's still the same price. And we got some chips that normally aren't in this aisle. It's kind of funny. It looks like they've kind of moved things around to kind of pack it in, I guess, in different ways. Even moved some cereal over here. This is like an extra aisle where they just, I don't know, it seems like they're just filling up the gaps, I would assume, which is fine with me. I mean, it makes it look better. Plus, you know, you get a second chance to see this stuff because the oatmeal's on the other side of the store. But this has been a thing. Oatmeal. 20 packet value box for $5.12. Doesn't seem like too bad of a deal. And this might just be the value packs. Plus, like I've said, we've had no trouble getting oatmeal at all. We've got the big containers of it here. I do feel like that's a little more than we've seen it. $4.14. I think that might have been a little cheaper at Meijer. I don't know. With these prices going up so fast, it is really hard to keep track of all the prices. And, you know, I always do my best. But here's something else. They do have ramen. And this is what I was talking about the last time. I think that Walmart has some kind of deal worked out with ramen noodles. Because this is the only place we're able to find them. And they have a ton. I mean, not right now. But as we've seen, they have had more than any store that we've been to. We haven't been able to find them anywhere. Surprisingly, it does seem like Walmart is dealing with the same issues as Target and a lot of other places around here. Now, this is the aisle across from this miscellaneous aisle that we've been looking at for a little while. This is the candy. And I gotta say, it is very low. I don't know, some of you guys have left in the comments of some things with cocoa beans and stuff. Maybe not able to get some of this stuff in. That could be part of it. Again, I will show some of the Goya beans that we found. They have put this out in the middle aisle. A lot of you guys have commented on this. Now, we don't usually use Goya beans, but yeah, we've gotten a lot of comments on this, so I just wanted to show it off a little bit. So if you're looking for them, maybe you can try your local Walmart And they have some of the Goya beans, the dry beans that you guys have asked about. So some of you guys across the country have talked about stores being low on cooking oils. I gotta say, we haven't run too much into this problem, but it does look like, especially for the bigger ones, which you get a better deal, that they are pretty low. And we have seen that it's been a little lower in some Kroger's and stuff, and more so like the cheaper options. One thing, the Crisco is the same size as the Great Value. $3.97. Now that's pretty cheap, because we've seen that this has been going up to $4.99 in a lot of stores. So if I find it for that price, I would definitely buy it up. Now we usually get the cheaper vegetable oil from Kroger, but the Kroger one is $3.99 as well. But I don't know. We like Kroger brand. Some of you guys have been talking about spices again. We have seen spices being less and less in a lot of the stores that we shop at, and you can see here there is a lot missing. And even the ones that, you know, I would assume that most people buy on the regular, like salt and black peppercorn, these are low too. Not going to go over all the prices, but we saw that the cereal, the bag cereal here, was empty the last time we were here, and they have filled it back up, so they are getting that back in. Somebody left a comment about that. If you love Raisin Bran, get it while you can, because the regular box is $2.98. We've seen that is going up to $3.99 pretty much everywhere. Now Walmart may be able to keep it a little cheaper. We don't know. We'll just have to keep our eyes out. These days when prices are on the rise, I'm trying to find all the sales I can and keep them down so that we know what stores we can go to get the products for the best prices, because I don't mind going to a few different stores, but I want to make sure that I'm getting the right deal when I go to those stores. And it's going to be hard to figure out for a little while, because these prices are going to continue to rise on products that we haven't even seen yet, of the things that are still cheap, but I assume they're going to go up too. Kind of like the Nature Valley bars here. We've seen these fluctuate prices so much, it's hard to really keep up with it. Like they have the sweet and salty cashew bars, $3.14, but you have the chocolate ones for $2.98. Now these are up, that I know of, from $2.98. So I'm assuming they just haven't raised these yet to $3.14. I don't know. And they do have Nature Valley for $2.98, the regular crunchy oat bars, and these have been going up to $3.19 a box. So, it's good to see that Walmart is seemingly keeping some of the prices down here, at least for a little while. And surprisingly, that can be a bit of a trucking issue too, because I'm not 100% sure on this, but a lot of people have been saying that they can't raise prices on things until they put the new products in there. Now, I know a lot of you guys are wanting me to check expiration dates and stuff like that, but I really, on days like today, I kind of do so much here in the store, I can't do all that. Maybe here in the future when I can work it out better. If I looked at all of them though, it would take me all day, and I wouldn't be able to edit. It would take me hours and hours and hours to edit. I did just notice that the mega size Cheerios did go up from $4.99 to $5.48, so that is up about 50 cents. Yeah, it seems like all the mega size has gone up from $4.99 to $5.48. Same with Lucky Charms, Fruit Loops. Somebody had mentioned in the comments a while back that Del Monte at Walmart is always regularly $1.18. You are correct. $1.18 a can, which is 7 cents cheaper than it is at Kroger. Not much, but if you buy 10 cans, that's 70 cents. Every little bit helps. And, Del Monte's our favorite. And I gotta say, they are getting it in. We have seen that it's been a little low in places. A couple of you have asked me to check out some of the canned meats, and one of them was Swanson chicken. Now this I will check the expiration. November 24, 2023. So you got almost 2 years with that. And part of the reason is, this is canned meat, so you want to make sure you're well beyond the expiration date. Here's one of the Butterfield Farms. Does look like they have a decent amount. I know the one Keystone that a couple of you guys were asking about, they are fairly low. Let's see here. Butterfield, September 2024. Yeah, that's a good ways away. They do have the pork, chicken, and the beef. Not much of the pork, so this one must be pretty good. 12/7/2026, and they're definitely selling some. But yeah, it's we've never tried any of these, but we might here in the future. Somebody gave some pretty good reviews on the Keystone Best Buy 9/29/2026. So yeah, these are, looks like they're coming in. They also have quite a few of the great value ones. Great value, let's see, April 2024. Yeah, so we're good on the dates with the canned beefs. This just kind of looks weird. I don't know if they've kind of placed this, I don't know, it kind of looks like they're doing some Aldi's thing. They have the great value chicken and rice, and then they have the chicken and rice like comparing it like Aldi's. That's hilarious. Never seen that here at this Walmart before. $1.58 is still a little cheaper than what Kroger's is right now. $1.89 a can. They do have the chunky for $1.78, which Kroger's is $1.99 a can. I do believe we saw that a little cheaper at Target. Progresso. I know some people were asking about Progresso. It is not on sale anymore. I do try to put these videos up as I know the sales days are coming to get, so you guys can get to the store. I do my best. But they have them for $2 a can here regularly. We saw they were $1.49 a can at Target. So if you have a Target near you, that's the best deal other than the sale we saw the other day of Progresso, $1.49 a can at Target. So here right next to the Progresso soup, we do see that they have another huge area for ramen noodles. I'm not kidding, guys. I feel like all the trucks for ramen noodles are coming to Walmart. Some of you guys were asking about the Velveeta block cheese. I gotta say, it has been hard to find. They do have a lot of the original, not a lot. And actually, this looks like they may have just put this out, so it may have been empty a week ago. We never really know. I could go to the same stores every day, and I feel like it's a day-to-day thing. Also in the same aisle here next to the Velveeta is the pasta, and I just wanted to point out that the cremette has been going away more and more here at Walmart. They've condensed it down to these two little small rows. They have angel hair, thin spaghetti, and elbow macaroni. That is it. That is it of the cremette, and you guys know that's usually what we buy. And we've been seeing more and more Walmart brands coming in, the Great Value brand. However, it's a lot more empty than we saw it the other day. And they have one little thing. I kind of feel like they're just mixing all this together. You guys have been mentioning all across the country, and I gotta say, this is pretty sad. But I mean, they are pretty much out of chicken. I don't know. Seems like chicken's been okay. Tyson chicken, pretty much everywhere else. This is a pretty big section with a lot missing. They do still have some pork left. They got the ribs. I don't know. I feel like the store looks like it's kind of been hit pretty hard this week. Now, it is only Tuesday, so they would have gotten their sales up, which I don't know if it matters. If they claim they get trucks every day, but I don't know. It seems like a lot of it just kind of gets thrown around here. As you can see here, the hamburger's pretty much wiped out. We're going to be seeing more and more of stuff like this at like Walmart. They're just not going to put much meat out because it's so expensive that, nobody's going to buy it. I'm not. However, that being said, ribeye, 2 of them for $20, that is 1.6 pounds. That is the best deal I've seen on ribeye in a little while. So that's not a bad deal. But yeah, it's pretty low on everything else. I don't know, maybe they get it and people come in and buy it up. I have no idea, but every time I come in here, it's pretty low. So Walmart does do a pretty good job, I must say, of getting in the toilet paper that they're able to get in. Now, judging from how much Angel Soft I'm seeing, companies are struggling right now to get in Cottonelle. We saw at Meijer that they were completely out of Cottonelle, and they have Quilted Northern, but a lot of these are, I don't know if people are buying them up or what. They do have some Cottonelle here, but we have seen in a lot of stores. Target, Meijer was gone. They didn't have any. Target was low. Kroger's has been low. But you can see they have a big section of Angel Soft down there. So that must be the #1 seller right now that they're able to get in. It's curious to see if their prices have gone up on Tide, specifically the 100 loads. Now, the funny thing is that I don't see, looks like there are 96 loads for the Tide here. I'm not seeing any of the 100 loads. So I don't know if this is a new container. But the ones at Kroger were $19.99. They're $17.94 here, but 4 less loads. I'll tell you what, when I came into this aisle of the cat food, my eyes lit up. I know a lot of you guys have been looking for cat food. This is the most we've seen of the Fancy Feast, which I know most of you have commented on. 72 cents a can. Seems like it's a little higher. I believe it was 65 cents. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, these prices are changing so much. It's hard to keep track of them all. 62 cents for a can of Friskies is pretty good. Maybe it was Friskies. We saw it 65 cents. But they do have the pate for the cats that some of you guys have asked about. They have all different kinds. They have all these boxes. Honestly, I would buy, if your cat likes these, I would buy up the box because you save a couple dollars anyway. If you got the extra money to spend, it looks like it's worth it. Now, they're still out of some, but I'll tell you what, this is the most cat food we've seen at Walmart in probably a few months. Pretty well stocked. Very well stocked on cat litter. It's the most cat litter we've seen here in a long time. Also, the prices are still the same, $10.58 for the Tidy Cats cat litter thing, which to me, that's still expensive, but that's probably the lowest price we're going to ever see it again. So if you're at Walmart, I would pick it up here if you need it. Also, they have a ton of dry cat food. I know this has been a bit of an issue that some of you guys have had. I thought I remembered seeing. Okay, this is $12. I thought I saw that there. It said 15. That's for the 30-pound bag. 22-pound bag for $16. So, yeah, it's nice to have options. I went through the dog food aisle, and it looked low, but they have boxes that they're all stacking it up right now. Looks like they got a huge order of the wet dog food in and the dry food. Now, I don't want to get in their way or anything, but I just wanted to let you guys know that. So here's something new. They actually have a clearance aisle section now at this Walmart, which we're at the Walmart on the western side of Cincinnati. It's kind of cool. Got some golf balls here for $3.49. Looks like some are missing. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But yeah, I got some pretty cool stuff. Got these little Scentsy things for the Yankee candle ones for $2. $1.50 for the Better Homes. We love these things. We put these up everywhere. So as far as medicine goes, I kind of feel like Walmart looks a lot like Meijer did. They have some. They have a good amount actually. But you do see a lot of holes of things that they're not able to get in. And you do see that their version, the Equate version of ibuprofen is $7.82. That is $7.99 for the same thing at Target and Meijer. Walmart needs to do a little better job of putting this stuff together because they have got a lot of different things mixed in here. They have cold and flu mixed in with sinus and allergy. And it's kind of scattered here throughout because as we can see as we turn here, they have the different Z-Quil. Now, I don't know. This might be the way they have to do it, but they do look like they have a decent amount of cold and flu stuff. Pretty much about the same as what we saw at Meijer. Maybe a little more, actually. So, one of you have asked about the Atkins health drinks, protein shakes. They do have them here, but I gotta say, we have seen less and less of these, so you might want to check your local Walmart. Also, they have a lot of the Atkins bars that some of you guys have asked about too. I gotta say though, they are pretty expensive. They do have a good amount of vitamins, a lot of the Nature's Valley vitamins that you guys have asked about. Now, I don't know, like some of this stuff looks like it's smaller bottles. I know the prices look cheap, but they look smaller than a lot of the ones that we saw at Meijer, even Walgreens. Walgreens has a lot of deals going on right now, and if you follow the steps of their sales and their cards and everything, all the other kind of sales that they have going on right now, these were buy one, get one free at Walgreens. So that might actually be an option. Also, some of you guys were asking about the turmeric. I haven't seen any until now. So this is something, yeah, I mean, it's kind of pricey, but one of you guys was asking about it. Some of you guys were also asking about these Premier protein drinks. I have tried these before. They're okay. And actually, this is a pretty good price, $7.47 for 4 of them. We have seen that they have been $7.99 pretty much everywhere, and like the Ensure, which I'm not seeing anywhere, I think these might go up too. So that was our trip to Walmart. Thank you all so much for joining me. With all that being said, I am out, and always remember the adventure.